Welcome to a basic video on the coordinate plane, representing data on tables and plotting points. Alright, let's take a quick look at the coordinate plane. You'll notice that there are two axes. Okay, the horizontal axis, the one that goes left and right, is called the x-axis, and the vertical axis, the one that goes up and down, is called the y-axis. I like to remember y to the sky. That tells me which one is the y-axis. Now, all the coordinate plane is, it's a system of charting the location of values, points, lines, things of that nature. Every point on the coordinate plane will have two components. It'll have an x component and a y component. This describes the specific location of a point. For example, if I put down the point 3, 4, this describes a very specific location on this coordinate plane. You would start at the origin, which is 0, 0. Because the first value is my x and the x-axis is the horizontal axis, I'm going to shift to the right 3 because it's a positive 3. So 1, 2, 3 places to the right. And because my y value is a 4, I'm going to track up 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the position of the coordinate 3, 4. There's other ways to represent data than just on a graph. Data points can be presented also as a table. This is an example of an X and Y table. Notice that there are 2 columns and 5 rows. One column, the left column, are your X values, and the right column are the Y values. Every X and Y value is equivalent to a coordinate. It is a point or a location somewhere on that coordinate plane that we talked about. But you'll have to be able to notice and compare data represented differently. Sometimes they give it to you in the form of an equation. Sometimes they give it to you in the points form. Sometimes they give it to you in a table, and as you saw on the last slide, they'll give it to you in a graph sometimes. This table aligns with these points, and when graphed or when plotted, these all honor this function. For instance, if I plugged in any particular x value into this function, for instance, if I picked this point, the x value is 1. If I plugged in x as 1, 1 plus 6 will give me an output of 7. Okay, so this function represents these points and represents this table. And there's also a graph associated that we haven't plotted yet. A little more practice on plotting points, because it is going to be very important later on when we're graphing lines and talking about slopes and y-intercepts and things like that. Let's take a look and let's try to, I'm going to try to color coordinate these points as best that I can. The first point is 0, 4, which means a left and right shift on the x-axis, none for 0, and then I'm going to go up 4 places. The next coordinate is -2, -3, and what you'll notice about coordinate planes is anytime you shift left or down on the graph, it is considered in the negative direction. For instance, if we start at the origin and my x value is -2, I've got to go left 2 places. My y value is -3, I've got to drop down 3 places for that particular point. Next one is -3 and 5. That means I'm going to go left 3 and up 5. 3, 0 means I'm going to go right 3 because that's my x value. My y value is 0, so I don't go up or down any. 2, -3 means I'm going to go right 2 but down 3. And the last one is a very important, usually starting point for plotting points, and that's 0, 0. It is called the origin, and it is also right in the very center of the graph. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and thanks again for watching.